Hello, people. Welcome back again to my channel and to my page. Yeah. So, guys, how are you all doing? I hope fine. As for me, I'm fine. We thank God. So, I just want to give a quick message, very short message, but powerful. All right. So, the topic of this message is: as a married woman, you should not be taking much advice from a single lady, or a married man should be taking advice from a single man. Okay, not single mother, like somebody that have not experienced something called marriage. All right, so let's get down to it, guys. So, guys, my number one reason is not that they will advise you wrongly. Okay, they are advising you according to their knowledge. They are advising you according to their understanding. For me, I believe that you are not inside. Just like when you are someone who is in school. I've not gone to school before. Okay, you are in hostel. All right, you are in a hostel. I don't know how hostel life is. Then you not be asking me, seeking advice from me to advise you on how to live hostel life. So all I will tell you is be careful and this and this. But I really don't know what is going on there. You are there, you know what is going on. So this is how marriage is. If you are not married, no matter how smart you think you are, no matter even if you are not married, there is no way you understand the meaning of that place marriage. Relationship is different from marriage. So when you are married, you have this. That's why some men, they will tell their wife to stop mingle, to stop moving with their single friends. Some ladies will not take it to the other way, like maybe this girl is asking my husband out, or my husband is dating this girl. That is why he's asking me to stop mingle with this friend. No, because your husband know that you can be easily manipulated. So most people that their husband tell to stop moving with their single friends, not all, most of them, they know that. There are some ladies, when you tell them something, they will just start doing it. I know a lady that her husband left because of her friend. Her friend will come to her house. They'll watch movie from morning till evening. She will not cook. At times, the last food she would use to entertain her friend. As one will come, she will go and make indomie, go and give to her husband. This is not baby father, oh, a man that paid your bride price. So a man that left home since morning to work. So you have that money till, okay, let's say towards in the evening, to hang out with your friends. Yes. Then towards that evening, be checking your time. Towards that evening, go home, prepare food for your husband. Then that way, your husband will like you and your husband will like your friends. But by the time you make your husband feel that your friends are more important than him, it brings problem. Because most of we women, we don't talk about our wrong deed. We only talk about, yeah, my husband nagged too much, my husband complained, my husband do this. But what about we women? What are we doing? But we don't talk about ourselves. We don't talk about it. We don't talk about it though. Mhm. So some girls, some single ladies, they will advise you according to their understanding. But at times it's very, very wrong. Very wrong. But not that they are advising you wrongly, not that they are telling you to leave their husband. Some will tell you to leave. Some will tell you, if it's me, what your husband is doing to you now, I can't take it. For what? Who born that man? If it's me, I will walk away from the marriage. I rather remain single than to marry that kind of man. You have to marry first to know what you can take, what you can't take. Because a lot of us when you are single, what you think you cannot take, you will take all of them. You will swallow it, and you use water to dilute it. You use water to push it down, so that it will go to your tummy and relax. But when you are single, you will not even you as in you think you can't take it. All right. So that is number one. Number two, some they can advise you like, okay, why not do your husband this way? Why not do your husband this way? That's just the way they understand it. To you, it might be wrong. Or maybe we tell another person, another of your friend that is married. The way that one will advise you to be different. Okay, that's because that one understand how, like, dealing with man It's not easy. Or you as a married man, you are talking to your married, also your fellow married man. So the man understand the way, for example, now you're complaining, for example, now my husband is complaining me to his friend that is also married. So me and that his friend wife, we will not be too, there will not be too much difference, because almost all women want the same thing. Almost, not all. Almost all women want the same thing. All women want attention. All women want money. But some women will not want to be spending anyhow. Okay. All women want money. All women want care. Okay, so almost all women want almost the same thing. So that man will know how to advise my husband. That, my guy, my wife, look at what my wife is doing. So maybe by the time the man tell my husband about his wife, my husband will not say that I am better than that woman in some area. Then that woman is better than me in some area. So the man will also learn from my husband that his wife is also better than me in some area. Then I'm better than her in some area. You see? Then they will not use it to learn. Also go with women. So for example, I'm talking to a married woman now, like, see my husband, this, that. The man, that one, you they talk your own. What about my husband? She will not tell me hers, what her husband is doing to her. So then I will not know, oh, my husband is so good. My husband is so good in this area. Oh my goodness. So I've been ungrateful since for not appreciating my husband for this thing. I don't know if you're getting me, guys. So I've been ungrateful since for not knowing that my husband is really good in this area. Oh my God. You see, in that way, you will appreciate your husband. You will know that his good side is better than his bad, is more than his bad side. All right. But when you talk to some single ladies, how would they know? How would they know? They won't know. One person once told me that, if I marry, any of my children, our children money goes to my account. My husband will not try to even ask me for the money because I carry the baby in my womb. I said, yeah, it's normal. Anyhow you want it. Some men will even tell you to keep the money, to use the money for your upkeep, to take care of some certain things like you want to take care of. But some men will tell you to bring the money. Depends on the man you're married to. Okay. And I'll also be telling you some stories. Okay. So, but you that is inside, you know the expenses. That girl that is boasting, telling you now that when I marry, my husband, now my money, any of our kids' benefit is mine. She don't know the bills you guys are paying. She don't know how much you take to the shopping center, to shopping mall, to go and shop for the kids. She don't even know how much is diapers. She don't even know how much is Cerelac. She don't even know anything. So she don't even know that at times the money your husband earns is not even enough for you guys to pay the bills, to pay the house rent, and to feed. That you guys at some point you need money from those kid benefit to survive. She don't know. So by the time you married woman now started listening to that a girl, that single girl, not single woman or not single mama. I'm talking about single mama. I'm talking about person that have not even experienced something called marriage or staying with a guy or having a kid, or having any child before. Okay. Then by the time you now start listening to the person, hey, this my friend said this. I will not allow my husband to touch this money. This money is mine. You start having problem. You start having problems upon problem, because most especially this European, a lot of things that is bringing problem in marriages, money and women. Either the man is cheating on the wife, or the woman is holding the money. She don't want to release the money for the man. Those two things are the major things that is causing problems in Europe, not in Germany. In Europe, to most women. Okay, because what will make a woman be angry when a man starts cheating on the wife, the woman will be angry and will be disrespecting the woman. Before you know, that's why you see some men that like to hit, they will start hitting their wives. That's where the thing starts. So, or the man will be angry that the money is coming, the woman is not bringing it out. Okay, so a lot of things causes a problem in marriages though, but these are the two major things. Either the man is cheating, the woman cannot take it anymore, or the man is angry that the woman is keeping their kids' money. These are the two things. So if you know you are like this, you have to change. Okay. So, and also a reasonable man should know, as if for the women that don't care about money, for the women that just say, "Ah, my husband, this is our child benefit, what are we going to do with it?" The man will take it and they will plan on how to use it. So a man that has sense will know that, my wife is not working and this is the only money that is coming through her, and the money we are using it for something. So let me give this woman some like money to put in her wallet in case, because women, they are the one taking children out, they are the one going out with children, they are the one as in doing everything, going everywhere with children. So if the children want to cry for something, the man is not there, it's the woman that will experience it. So money should always be in a woman's wallet no matter what. This is very important. So men that have sense will understand that this is very important. It is necessary to be done. Especially when you know, if you know if your wife is working, okay, but if she is not working, it is very important to do it. All right. So that is the reason why, for you to, for example, now, for me, not that I cannot take any advice. I'm sorry, I can't take any advice to control my home. Because I know my husband more than you that want to advise me. Even I know my husband even more than his people. They know him as their son. Okay, because the love your husband have for their family is different from the love your husband have for you as a wife. Okay, then the love which you as a wife have for your husband is different from the one you have for your own family. That is why, right? For example, now, if you hear that your brother is cheating on his wife, you don't feel bad. You feel that it's their relationship, they know how to handle it. But when you know your husband is cheating on you, you know how you feel. Okay, so it is better to take advice. For me, not that I take, but for the people that always seek for advice, for you to seek advice from a single lady, not that they are bad, or like I said before, they are not bad, just that they've not experienced it, so they don't know how it is. So it is better single lady, single mom. You understand? Single mom, the responsible one, the one that made mistake, the one that realized their mistakes. They will tell you, my dear, don't do this. So I'm regretting it now. My dear, don't do this. So it is very, very wrong. Those people, it is better because they've been there. You know, they experience it. They know how it is. So they have experience more than those single ones that have not even experienced it before. So those ones that they, like those single mothers, they're like dropouts. When you're going to school now, you drop out. So they, although they didn't finish it, but they know how they experience it a little, that okay, this is how it is. So it's difficult for them. They can't push on, so they drop out from school. Okay. So when you are in the school and you are talking to people that are those dropout students, they'll tell you, my dear, I know what you are facing. It's not easy, but you just have to push on. It's not easy. If I had known, maybe I would have pushed on more, or maybe okay, maybe this is how it is meant to be, but I know it's not easy because they've been there. Okay. But you see, we that did not even enter the hostel who come to come and tell you how it is very, very wrong. Okay. So if this message that I give, if you don't agree to it, I want you to tell me in the comment section. All right. If you also pick some sense in what I just said now, I also want you to tell me in the comment section. All right. Thank you so much, and come your way next time. Stay safe and remain blessed. Bye. Bye.